I rode my bike to Grocery Outlet in the Central District on Martin Luther King Way on Thursday around 3:30 p.m. While walking my bike up, first I noticed how big the shopping carts were. They were about 1.5 times normal size shopping carts. Inside, the fluorescent lighting struck me first. To the right of the entrance was beer and wine. And like Leslie notes in her book, use the aisle nearest the entrance for items that sell especially well on impulse or smell or look enticing. Produce, flowers, or freshly baked bread, for example. This must be the first things customers see in front or immediately to the left or right. The direction, according to researchers, doesn't matter. On impulse, I ended up buying a beer and a wine. As I continued to walk around the store with my shopping basket, I noticed brightly colored tabs telling us about the savings that they were providing us with. Keeping in mind how much money I was saving through all these brightly colored tabs, I continued on my journey through the store. There was a really small produce section way in the back. I didn't need any produce, I was looking for lasagna noodles, so I kept going. This did contrast greatly in comparing to Whole Foods experience, though, that had a huge produce section that was predominantly featured in the store. I went down the candy aisle, and two kids came down. One said, "It's 4-for-1 sale," again referencing savings and bargains. Besides one of the kids, I saw a lot of women shopping in the store, some with children and some without. The difference I noticed in Grocery Outlet as compared to Whole Foods was there's community located in this store. People knew each other and recognized each other and were asking about how families were doing and giving each other hugs. This was something I did not notice in Whole Foods at all. After tearing myself away from all the brightly packaged, saled items in the candy aisle, I went down the pasta aisle. I couldn't find any lasagna noodles, so I didn't get the noodles. But there were so many bargains and sale items that I had to keep going. The supermarket was emphasizing sale and bargains everywhere I looked. There were signs also using buzzwords like organic and natural and showing logos or brand names. So Grocery Outlet was appealing to bargains and brands, whereas Whole Foods was appealing to their mission and their values and weren't emphasizing sales or bargains. Whole Foods had track lighting and it felt more natural. There were pictures of outside and the producers of the food, usually attractive, dirty-handed farmers, as contrasted with Grocery Outlet's brand-named, bold, striped signs, and their marketing approach was a lot different. In the end, I saved $25.90, circled and told to me by my cashier, Sue. Overall, I felt like I could have stayed longer in Whole Foods, but I probably would have bought more in Grocery Outlet because of the bargains that they were giving us. Now I'm more familiar with the closest grocery store to my apartment and probably will be going back to save at Grocery Outlet soon.